Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm here to advertise the Decade Divas. Sorry about the glare. Is that better? But I'm going to start with a story. A story about my dad. Now, for some of you, you know a lot about my dad. He's a character and a half. He's fantastic. Big shout out to my dad. Adore him. So, for his 80th birthday, which I'm sure he would claim is only his about 35th, I made him the Tom Baker Doctor Who number 4 scarf. Now, if you don't know about this scarf, it was many feet long. I want to say 20 to 25 feet long. I made a version that I think was either 10 or 15 feet long for my dad, again for his birthday, because he loved Doctor Who. He did. I looked it up. Tom Baker was the Doctor from 1974 to 1981, so definitely the 70s. He's most known for the scarf, which apparently came from someone knitting. I did a crochet version, but somebody on the set was knitting. Let me look up that detail so you can see that. I'm going to insert pictures. I'll insert a picture of my scarf that I made. Oh my gosh, I apologize. This was clear back in 2022 that I made it. He received it in 2023. Story of the Doctor Who. Sorry, I had the other thing pulled up. I just want to tell you correctly. Okay. It didn't. Scared and scarf are not the same word. Okay, here we go. The iconic extra long scarf of the 4th Doctor. He was number 4. I think we're on number 15? 14? 16? I don't know. I've gotten lost in it. Anyway, created by mistake when the knitter, Begonia Pope, used all the wool provided by costume designer James Acheson, who had given her a much larger quantity than what was needed. Acheson, and I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, unfamiliar with knitting, expected her to use only what she felt was necessary, but she instead used all the wool, resulting in the legendary multicolored scarf. After Tom Baker loved the result, and the scarf became his signature part of his costume. So, too funny. So she didn't want any scraps. She used it all. So she was the costume designer. I knew there was a mistake. Begonia Pope. I'm assuming that's the pronunciation on her first name. Anyway, so there's the story of this scarf. And Doctor Who is, again, number 4 specifically, very 70s. That's when I watched it, and he had a robot dog named K9. I loved K9. I think that's a big reason. And Tom Baker's version of the Doctor was very compassionate. And so I really liked that too. So you don't see it in sci-fi, you don't necessarily see compassion all that much. Here's another thing that my dad made in the 70s. He did metalwork, he did jewelry, he did stained glass, but this is a belt buckle. All you need is love, right? Alright, so here are the shout outs. This week, on Tuesday, we had Vima's Crochet, which is Vima. Her video was fascinating. It was gave a lot of history, along with several makes. Helix Stitchcraft, which is Lexi. And Lexi did... you gotta see it. because it's so fun. And nobody up until this point had actually done Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was in the 70s. But you got to see it because the production is wonderful. Now, Mishi's Crochet Nook, Mishi, Michaela, I guess is her whole name, but everybody calls her Mishi. She was ill, so she will be posting this coming Tuesday. So I won't have a link, but I will do a post later. Now, today, and I will include their video links as well as channel links, we've got Dawn Yarn Doll, which is the most appropriate name because she is just such a doll. She is the sweetest lady. I can't wait to see what she makes. She's very creative. And her husband, Mr. Yarn Doll, Jerry, is also creating his own make, and they have kept it secret from each other. They were talking about this in the live the other day. So it will be fun for them to be able to actually see what what each of them was making. Now, Jerry does all kinds of technological stuff. So Mr. Yarn Doll, his channel is going to be more about that kind of thing, more of the tech stuff. It's just like a 3D printing, that kind of stuff. He does really cool stuff. And he designs websites and different things. Anyway, Jerry has lots of talents and is very sweet and is often on lives with Dawn on Wednesdays. And like I said, Dawn Yarn Doll, she is an absolute doll. She is so sweet and so kind. She's been through a lot in the last year and a half or so. And so go over there and support them. And I just can hardly wait to see what they created. The Tuesday videos were wonderful, and I can't wait to see what Mishi created. But again, hers will be on Tuesday upcoming. So with that, all you need is love and a really long scarf.